Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Bucket Discussions podcast, the channel, man. Yo, whatever you want to call it. This is the Bucket Discussions podcast, where we like to go beyond the stat sheet, beyond the narrative, to bring you guys that real, authentic, fire sports conversation, man. So, without any more waiting, man, we got some basketball we got to talk about. Yeah, man, let's get into it.
Hey, yo, foreigner, you crazy for this one.
Yeah, that thing I'm jab riding when I'm left hooking. Fiends say they love me cause they know I keep that sack moving. Sad to say, but this the life that I have grew in. I had to hustle, skipping class, man, I was true in. I can flip some packs and teach you how to do it. This the real deal. Better watch your back cause people will kill. Kill Bill, kill switch on the Glock. Yeah, this the real. And people spin around them blocks just like a Ferris wheel. But that's enough of that. Let me tell you about my life and where I grew up at. I grew up in the south of Topeka. Then I moved to the east in the streets and I ain't fucking with neither. I ain't the type to go with kill or go and sit on that block. I'm the type to get some trees.
So as many of you guys already know, October 18th, 2022 is when the NBA season finally started, man. We have been waiting so long. Everyone in the basketball community, me and my partners, you know what I'm saying? This is something we've really been waiting on. And now that we finally have NBA basketball back to talk about, to watch, man, I couldn't be more happy. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what I wanted, especially for, an LA Clippers fan. This is something I've been waiting for, a season like this, man. So I'm excited. But I feel like the first game we got to talk about is going to be that Boston Celtics versus Philadelphia 76ers game, man, because I feel like it didn't disappoint on both sides, if we're being honest, because there's definitely a couple takeaways that I seen from this game where I'm like, you know what, a couple things might be different heading into this season. The first thing I want to go ahead and talk about when it comes to, just things being different this season is going to be Jason Tatum's defense. Now, as we all know, Jason Tatum is one of the top superstars in the league. Some people don't even like to consider him a superstar, but over here, I do. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum is that guy. He's proved himself, especially at the age of, 24, 25, to be one of the best players in the league. And I feel like last season proved that, especially coming off of a finals run in the fashion he did it in. Now, I know his performances in the finals were kind of underwhelming, but when we're talking about that whole playoff run for Jason Tatum, it was different for that man. You know what I'm saying? He was really showing his ass out there. So, yeah, man, Jason Tatum. The thing I really found interesting about his game yesterday was his defense. Now I know Jason Tatum's been a pretty efficient defender and stuff like that, but I feel like from what we seen yesterday, I feel like he was just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He was in the passing lanes. He was guarding the Philadelphia 76ers best player that wasn't Joel Embiid, and which was James Harden yesterday. He finished the game with 35 points, shooting like 55% from the field. So, yeah, man, James Harden, he really did his thing yesterday as well, and that's another thing I want to get into is James Harden. James Harden, I know there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of talk about what he's going to look like coming back from the most previous season, but it's kind of looking like, man, James Harden, he's looking like that Houston Rockets James Harden. I know it's only one game, but this man finished with 13 points. He also had 7 assists and 8 rebounds, like I said, shooting 55% from the three-point line and then 64% from the field. So I feel like overall, James Harden definitely came out and he put an exclamation point on the first game of the season. Now, I know they lost, but like I said, it's the first game of the season. I feel like for both sides, when it comes to the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers, I feel like you can't be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fan of either of these teams. Now, the Boston Celtics, their duo went crazy yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown both combined for 70 points. So that's something you really love to see from your guys' backcourt coming into a fresh NBA season, coming off the NBA Finals. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I can't really say much more about this game. It was pretty impressive from both sides, and I'm definitely excited for both these teams moving forward. Now, the next two teams, I was very, very excited to see how they started the season. You know what I'm saying? With the Warriors, they're coming fresh off an NBA championship. I wanted to see if they'd have that go-get-'em type energy where it's, they're going, diving for loose balls, doing all the little things. Just because, like I said, they did come off the NBA Finals, so there might be a little fatigue coming with that. But, I mean, from the game we saw last night, obviously that wasn't a problem because they handled the Lakers, pretty convincingly. So, yeah, man, I feel like there's definitely a couple of takeaways you can take from both sides. For the Lakers, I want to start off by talking about the Lakers. because I feel like they didn't have as bad as a game as a lot of people might think, you know what I'm saying? Because we do, at the end of the day, have to keep in mind that they did just play a former NBA champion who just won the championship last year, you know what I'm saying? And the Lakers, they just finished the 11th seed last year, you know what I'm saying? So we do have to kind of cut them some slack a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But with all that being said, man, I feel like one thing we can take away from this Lakers game was Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis looked pretty damn good, if we're being honest, you know what I'm saying? He finished the game with 27 points. He was shooting 45% from the field. And I just feel like he was being pretty aggressive, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly the type of performance you want to see from Anthony Davis, especially in that game one where it's kind of like everyone was critiquing Anthony Davis over the offseason, talking about, oh, he hasn't touched the basketball in 3 to 4 months type shit or whatever, however long it was, you know what I'm saying? So to see him come out and drop 27 points, with, you know, pretty decent efficiency with also 4 steals, I feel like this is something that Laker fans were pretty happy to see. Obviously, you guys would have liked to get the win, right? But I mean, like I said, you guys are going up against a former NBA champion, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like it probably could have been a little bit worse for the Lakers, just considering the fact, like I said, they went up against the best team in the league, and they still put up a fight, you know what I'm saying? Now, throughout the game, I think the Warriors went up at like 27 points at one time, so that's something to think about. But other than that, I mean, the Lakers looked like they had fight, you know what I'm saying? And that's something we really didn't see last year, because when the Lakers went down by 27 last year, they ended up going down by 37, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that they're actually putting in a little bit of an effort, especially on the defensive end, that's something also I realized. I mean, they're still not that great looking. Let's not get that misinterpreted at all. But I'm saying, compared to the Lakers from last year, I can see steps being taken in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't be mad at that if you are a Laker fan. And yeah, man. So honestly, I'm pretty impressed with the first 2 games we've had, honestly, from all 4 teams. Now, there's obviously certain things you can, you know, pick and choose about these teams that wasn't that great. But like I said, for the Boston Celtics, you had both your guys drop 35 points apiece coming off the NBA Finals. And then for the Philadelphia 76ers, James Harden looked great with 35 points, shooting 55% from the 3. And then you also had Joel Embiid go crazy. But for the Lakers, man, you had LeBron James. He finished the game with 31 points. Anthony Davis, like I said, looked great. It looked like he was, you know, being real energetic. It looked like he was going after it, being aggressive, and that's exactly what you want to see, you know what I'm saying? So Anthony Davis with 27 points, I feel like that was pretty convincing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and Kendrick Nunn as well. Kendrick Nunn looked pretty damn, you know, swifty out there, you know what I'm saying? He was doing his damn thing for the Lakers when it came to playmaking, when it came to scoring. He finished the game with 13 points, but he was pretty efficient, you know what I'm saying? He shot 55% from the field, so yeah, I mean, you can't really ask much more of a player like Kendrick Nunn, you know what I'm saying? But for the Warriors, I mean, I don't know what else we could really think about them. They did just come off a championship. That team still looks great. It looks like they're coming back for a second championship. Honestly, dude, I can't even lie. Andrew Wiggins looked great. Jordan Poole, fuck you, because I had a parlay on you and you scored 12 points, man. What the fuck? I was going for 15, but it is what it is, bro. So, but yeah, other than that, Curry, he went off. Draymond, now the ring ceremony, that kind of, it looked a little awkward because I didn't really see Jordan Poole or Draymond dap up or, you know, hug or anything like a lot of teams that have won championships usually do, right? So I don't know. That's just something we're going to have to keep an eye on moving forward in the season with Jordan Poole and Draymond Green, seeing how they look on the court. But, I mean, last night against the Lakers, they looked like a championship team, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I guess we can't really ask too much more of the Golden State Warriors, man. They came out here and they handled business just like they were supposed to, man. So, yeah. But with all that being said, man, you guys can already tell how excited I am for the NBA to be back. Me and my partners are super excited for this. We all 3 of our teams have something on the line this season. We all have expectations on our teams, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, we're just going to have to stay on the lookout, see what our teams can do. But, man, the NBA season, it means a lot of different things. For first thing it means is we're going to get good quality basketball back, you know what I'm saying? That's something we've been missing for a while now. But another thing it means is Bucket Discussions podcast is about to be producing content out the ass, you know what I'm saying? Now that basketball is back, you guys are probably guaranteed at least a couple basketball videos a week. So make sure you guys stay on the lookout for that, because you already know how excited I am. You guys already know what expectations my Clippers have. So be on the lookout for NBA videos, just shit, maybe even specifically Los Angeles Clippers videos, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys hit that like button to help us out, help our videos get out to, you know, other viewers around the world and stuff like that. And if you guys are new around here, make sure you guys subscribe. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? You know this is what we do. This is, right, bro? Come on now. Don't do that, man. Basketball is what we do. If you love basketball, man, this is the channel for you, man. But hey, that's all I have for right now. Until next time, y'all. Peace.
In the jungle like I'm Conan, kind of with both hands. Switch the flow like it was broken. I'm on the road, man, making plays just like DeRozan. I shoot my shot, and that shit wetter than the ocean. I brag a lot, but with the wind and come the boasting. I made a lot from them apartments that I sold, and he ain't make it up to college. So them streets where he enrolled in. I know I'm a scholar from the moments that I was exposed in.